Welcome back to Total Body Express. Today we're going to do one of my favorites. So we'll be doing a bunch of exercises, but just mostly one time each. And we'll be moving almost the whole time, get it done, and get out of here. First, we're going to warm up. We'll do our regular warm up. Draw yourself down into that Prying Goblet Squat 5 times. So come down, stretch, stretch, come back up, down, stretch. All right, after that, we're going to open up the hips a little more. We're going to come down, tabletop position, fire hydrants, 5 on each side, repeated twice. Again. All right. Little child's pose stretch there. And we'll come up. We're on our shoulders. Get a little tongue tied. So slight hinge in the hips, pulling the shoulders together in the back. Arms coming out. 10 of these. All right. Shake it out. Stretch whatever else you need. Prepare yourself to get started. You'll need 2 weights. I have 10 pounds, so you need something around there. And we will see. All right. We're going to do 5. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But that's the timing of it. So we're going to do 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. All you need to focus on is what round we're on. And the minutes is the rounds. So there's going to be 5 rounds. First, we have the 5-minute round. It's 1 minute per exercise for 5 exercises. So your first exercise is just going to be a traditional squat. Squat all the way down, drive up. You're doing that for 1 minute. Then you're going to grab your weights and you're going to hammer curl for 1 minute. So up to the shoulder, lower back down softly. Don't let the weight drop. That'll be for 1 minute. Then you're going to switch to a hip bridge. So flip onto the back, driving the hips to the ceiling, squeezing the glutes for 1 minute. After that, we can stay on our mat. We'll do a hollow hold for a minute. The hollow hold is going to look like this. Legs up, back flat into the ground, shoulders up, hands just above the floor. To challenge yourself, you can bring your hands up. You can bring one leg out, both legs out, whatever you want to do, but you're holding it for a minute. After that, you will complete walking lunges. So just in whatever space you have for 1 minute, walking lunges. All right? We will get that started. I'll set a timer for you. You're starting with the squats. In 3, 2, 1, and go. 1 minute. You'll have a couple seconds between rounds to rest. Just keep pushing through the whole minute. After you do this exercise, you're done with it. We have about 30 seconds left, so get yourself in a nice pace, a nice rhythm. Pull all the way down, drive through the floor to stand up straight. Hips come forward, then they pull down. Knees track towards the toe. Don't let them come in. Don't let them push out too far either. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. We have hammer curls coming up next. So go ahead and grab those weights. Because this is an express workout, we're going to jump right into it. 3, 2, 1, and go ahead. So the hammer curl, weights are down by your side, straight up to the shoulder, straight back down. It's got to be controlled on the down. That's where you're going to build the most muscle. All right. Tight core, straight back. Don't rush this, or you're going to tire yourself out, and then you're going to start doing one of these. One, slight bend of the knee maybe, curl up, lower down. All right, let me check our timer. Went dark on me. 7 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Get yourself down to your mat and get ready. We're going to start with those hip thrusts. In. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go ahead. So my back is flat, my feet are flat, my knees are up. My hips are driving straight through the ceiling, and then I'm lowering back down. Straight through the ceiling, lowering back down. I squeeze the glutes, engage my hamstrings, engage my core. To keep a nice flat body at the top here, I need a tight core. Let me check the time for you. 20 seconds left. You got it, keep going. So think drive through the ceiling, lower back down. Drive to the ceiling, lower back down. Engaging the core, the glutes, and the hamstrings. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, you can stay sort of in that position, and we're gonna go to a hollow hold. So remember what I said, hands by the sides, shoulders come slightly off the ground. The rest of the back is in flat. 3, 2, 1, go ahead. So I'm gonna get a nice flat back into the ground, head and shoulders up, hands hovering just around the floor, knees at a 90-degree angle. If I want it more difficult, I bring my hands up, parallel with the knees, even more, above head. I'm just gonna hold here because it's a whole minute. Almost there. We're gonna check our timer. 20 seconds here. So in these last 20 seconds, if you're feeling like this is so easy, bring the hands up. If you want to bring one leg out and then bring that leg back in, try the other leg. Try both together. Whatever works for you. Challenge yourself and rest. All right. Stand up. We're gonna go into the walking lunges. Here we go. I'm gonna get my timer started. 3, 2, 1, and go. Lunge all the way down, and then you alternate to the next leg. Moving in whatever space you have. If that means 2 lunges forward, 2 lunges back, then that is what it is. Continue on. Lunge and step. Lunge and step. 30 seconds left. Just keep going around your space, okay? Almost there. When you're done, we get a longer rest before we start our 4-minute round. So you have 15 seconds of work here. Lunge and set the other one through. So as I come up, my leg comes through. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. While you're resting, I'm going to explain the 4-minute round. So the 4-minute round is going to be 4 exercises, 30 seconds each, and you're going to repeat it twice. All right, so it's going to add up to 4 minutes of work. First, we have line hops. So if you can find a line, I have a line right here. You want to hop quickly from either side, so keeping a nice tight core. Go side to side. This is going to get our heart rate up, all right? After that, we're going to do a squat shuffle. So you're going to squat all the way down, shuffle over, squat, shuffle back, squat. As you come up, you create that shuffle. So it's going to be squat, shuffle, squat, shuffle, squat, shuffle for 30 seconds. Then you're going to need your weights. Curl and press them up. Tight core, shoulders down and back, and you're going to march. It looks easy, but you'll see that having weight over your head draws you into a very specific position, and you have to hold that position, and it is a lot of muscles being engaged there. The last one is going to be toe taps. You're going to lay flat on your mat, reach up for the toes. It's a little crunch, all right? You don't have to actually reach the toes, and you don't necessarily need perfectly straight legs, but you want to be challenging yourself, all right? I'm going to get 30 seconds on our clock now. You're starting with line hops. In 3, 2, 1, go ahead. So just pick a line or an imaginary line, and we're hopping back and forth. If you're having trouble going side to side and forward and back is a little bit easier for you, for your ankle stability, that's fine, as long as you're moving for this whole 30 seconds, okay? You have 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. I'm going to get our next timer up, and we are going to do a squat shuffle. So squat all the way down, shuffle over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go ahead. So squat down, shuffle over. So that outside leg comes in and kind of kicks the inside leg out of place. Squat all the way down. If you need to touch the ground for accountability, to make sure you're getting nice and low, go ahead. Just keeping yourself moving and rest. Good. All right. Grab those weights. You're going to press overhead and march. So I'm getting my knee nice and high, and we're placing back down in place. I'm not letting my ribcage flare, I'm not letting the arms drift. Elbow right next to the ear. All right? 3, 2, 1, and go ahead. So weights press up, hold, get your balance, and then begin to march. If you start to lose your balance, regain with 2 flat feet, and then return to your march. All right? 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, last one, toe taps on the floor. Get down, get ready. 3, 2, 1, and go. Almost there. And rest. Good work. All right, grab a really quick breath. That was only 2 minutes of our 4 minutes. We need to repeat through to get to 4 minutes total. All right, about 10 seconds. Starting with line jumps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go ahead. So jumping back and forth. Nice tight core, that pelvic floor pulling up, right? If you've had a baby, you know what I'm talking about. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Alrighty. We are moving to squat shuffle. All right, get set. So I like to begin with the squat, not the shuffle. It makes things go a little smoother. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Squat all the way down. Outside leg kicks through. Inside leg kicks out to complete a nice even square squat before we shuffle back over. So make sure you transfer that weight over and even it out, okay? Shuffle, squat, shuffle, squat. It should be nice and fluid and quick. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. I'll give you a couple seconds here. Get your weights ready. They're gonna press overhead and you're gonna march. So nice tight core, shoulder blades, pull down and back. Proud chest, okay? Head up, straight forward. I know it's tempting to look up, see what your weights are doing. Head straight forward is the best for your balance, okay? 3, 2, 1, and go. So if you haven't already, curl, press up. Nice, even march. We're not rushing, we're working on stability here. So we don't want to tilt, we don't want the hips going crazy. Everything stays square. Let me check the time. You keep going. And rest. All right. Almost done with the 4-minute round. We're going to go down to our mat and finish out with toe touches. In 3, 2, 1, go ahead. Crunching forward, so our shoulder blades come up off the ground. Our low back stays nice and flat into the ground. So pulling that belly button in, back, down, okay? 15 seconds left. You're almost there. Reaching for the toes, crunching right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. All right, take a quick breather. We're gonna go into our AMRAP after this. So it's gonna be a 3-minute AMRAP. That's our 3-minute round. That means you have 3 minutes of active work. I personally, some people think that the 5-minute round's the hardest because you're doing the same workout for a whole minute. I think the AMRAP is the hardest if you're a hard worker and you continue to move the whole time. Because then you're just continuously moving for 3 minutes, but I know you can do it, all right? I'm gonna set a timer for 3 minutes. This is your exercises. There's only 2 to remember. They're both 10 reps. Up downs, so like a burpee, but we're not jumping and there's no push up at the bottom. So you're gonna reach down in front of the feet, pop out with the legs, jump in, stand up all the way so that the hips drive through, and then you'll repeat down, out, in, up, down, out, in, up. 10 up downs. After that, you're gonna grab your weights and you're gonna do a little bent over row. So slight hip hinge, shoulder blades pull together, elbows come back. 10, okay? So 10 up downs, 10 bent over rows. You go right back into it. So when I finish my rows, I go to up downs. When I go to my up downs, I go to my rows. And you keep switching back and forth until I tell you to stop. I think that you can get through at least 4 rounds of this, so doing each one 4 times. So I think that can be a baseline goal, but if you can achieve more, that's the goal of this, as long as it's a quality rep, okay? So as long as you're not messing up on your form in order to do more or do it quicker. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go ahead. 10 up downs. So reach up with the hands, they come down in front of the feet, out into that high plank, jump in, stand all the way up again. And then you'll reach up. So no jump, but reach up to hold yourself accountable to make sure you're standing all the way up. Because if you're here, when you reach up, your arms are gonna be out here, right? We wanna reach up and then replace the hands back down where they came from. After 10 of those, you're going into a row. All right, slight hinge in the hips. Chest forward, hovering over the knees almost. When you're done with those, back into the up downs. So, down, out, in, up. Oh, I forgot to reach. Let me check your time. We've completed 1.25 minutes so far. So you're halfway. A little less than halfway. I don't know how to do math, apparently. All right, we're at 1:30. We are now at halfway. That is the proper math. So 10 and 10. The up downs, no jump, no push up, but you're reaching for the sky, okay? If you're on the rows, I want you to make sure that your elbows are tracking straight back. So your hands pull to the hips, the elbows come straight back, and you're pulling the shoulder blades together, okay? When you come down for the up downs, jump straight out and back into like a little frog squat so you can stand straight up. If you're not able to jump, I want you to go down, step out, step in, and come up. There's always a modification that can be done. All right, we are almost there. You only have 30 seconds left. Like I said, this is the hardest round. This is the 3-minute round. After this, you have the 2-minute round and the 1-minute round, which means you only have 3 minutes of work left once you finish this 20 seconds, okay? Now it's 15 seconds, so if you're on the up downs, try and finish them out and get through a couple rows. If you're on the rows, make sure you're finishing them strong, because you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. If you're in the middle of an exercise and you want to finish it, go ahead. We have time to rest before we start the 2-minute round. I know that the up downs was a lot. That's the point of throwing it in there towards the end. Hard hit, cardio, heart rate's up, hopefully you're sweating. And now we're gonna keep this going until we finish off with our 1 minute. But we have 2-minute round next. I'm gonna hit you hard with cardio again, but you can handle it. It's 20 seconds each. 3 exercises, 2 rounds, very similar to the 4-minute round, but now shortened, obviously, into 2 minutes. So 1 less exercise, 10 less seconds on each. We have mountain climbers with a twist, right? Down, out in that high plank position, opposite knee to opposite elbow, all right? As far as you can. I can't make it touch, that's fine. And I replace back down. Come up, grab your weights. We're gonna get some more squats in today. Curl, squat, up. Curl, squat, up. All right, so now we're working on that curl again, but now our squat has a little bit of weight. After that, just jumping jacks. right? Just stay moving for this 2 minutes. That's our big goal. You're almost done. Starting with the mountain climbers with a twist. It's only 20 seconds. 3, 2, get down, 1, and go. So that opposite knee, that opposite elbow, and it replaces back down. If you really do experience that wrist pain, then you can do it standing. Honestly, just drive up as quick as you can and try to get that cardio in. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we ready? Grab the weights. Curl, squat, come back up, release. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. So you curl up, squat down, come up, comes down, and curl again. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Go ahead and put your weights down. Jumping jacks. Ready? We gotta keep moving. 3, 2, 1, and go. So, if you struggle with jumping jacks, some people do, as you come up, feet come out, you come down, you seal your legs back together, okay? Come out, come down. Out and down. Out and down. Think about your little corkscrew guy with the arms. I know you all use one. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Going back to the beginning. We have, my mind is blanking, mountain climbers with a twist. 3, 2, 1, and go. So it's a nice high plank position, shoulders above the wrist, and you drive it in. And rest. Whew. That's a good cardio hitter. And a little bit of core too. All right. 3, 2, 1, grab those weights, curl up, squat, come back up. Curl, squat, up, release. And rest. Good. 20 seconds jumping jack. Like I said, we're gonna jump right into it. 3, 2, 1, and go. Arms come up, legs come out. Arms come in, legs come in. 10 seconds left. You got it. Just think out, in, out, in. Get yourself in a rhythm. And rest. All right, that was a 2-minute round. Almost done. You have 1 minute of active work, and then we're done. So you're going to hold a plank for 1 minute. Whether that's a forearm plank or a straight arm plank, that is up to you, but you need to keep your body nice and flat. Pull that core into the spine, right? Your body should look like this on the ground, all right? 3, oh, let me actually get a minute on the clock. 3, 2, 1, go ahead. Try not to let those hips sink or drive up. I know it's tempting, but pull the shoulder blades down and back, twist the hands away from each other into the ground. That'll help you get a nice stable position. Spread those feet out a bit. Get a nice square position. Make them as wide as your hands are. That'll help you with your stability, right? We're halfway there already. I know you all can hold a minute plank because when we did that Be a Better You challenge, or the Billy Games rather, some of you are holding up for like 4+ minutes. All right, 15 seconds left. That's it, and then you're done. We're gonna cool down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, good work. We are gonna cool down now. So, deep breaths. And do it out through your mouth. Let that heart rate come down naturally. All right. And through the nose, come up. Out through the mouth, fold down. Again. And hold at the bottom. A little twist, a little weight shift. All right, here I am going to widen my stance to hip width. I am going to put my hands together on the inside of one foot. I'm going to pull out, straighten the opposite leg. I'm going to place down. Now I'm going to do it on the other side. So whichever foot I connect with, knee bends, other leg straightens, and I open up to that open side. A nice stretch in my hips and my back here. All right, I'm going to roll up, and I'm going to walk my hands out into a down dog and give myself a nice calf stretch. So head comes through, heels press down, hands press into the floor. I'm going to shift forward into a cobra pose. Stretch out those abs. We hit them a couple times. Back, and now we'll extend our back. Pull away from the shoulders. In child's pose. Deep breaths. When you're ready, go ahead, walk the feet in, bring the body up, and that's it for Total Body Express. Thanks so much.